Well, hey, early childhood team, I am sending you the last video of this series, not the last video that I'll ever send you, but the last video for our Be Different series. This is week number 7, where we're going to be talking about forgiving others. So just remember, as I've been telling you in all the other videos, if you want the motions for the main point in the Bible verse, you got to go back and check the main overview video where I talked about the entire series. You'll also find that video in this email that you're getting this video, but this is specific to the last week, week number 7. So remember, you've got your class schedule. Remember, this is your guide to help you follow and flow. And for some of you, you may be pros and you're like, I don't need this. I got it all memorized. But for those of us who don't have it memorized, use this class schedule, and remember, on their class schedule, it has the main point on there. It also talks about what the Bible lesson is and what you're teaching from. It also talks about the focus. Like this week, the focus is Christians must forgive others and not get revenge. Then you have the Bible verse that's on here, and then it also has the hands on, which this week has the focus of having some items that you hear, but you can't see. There's going to be some popcorn that you're going to have, some unpopped popcorn kernels. You're going to have some containers, and then you're also going to have some popped popcorn as well. And I'll talk in a moment on exactly how you're going to use those when it comes to the hands-on learning. And then, of course, you have the response time, and you got your Say Yes to God poster, and you have the picture of the little paper that the kids put on the poster for that. So let's talk about this lesson, forgiving others. This is going to be from the lesson that's in from the Bible story that's in 1 Samuel chapter 25. This is where David's anger with Nabal. And this is a story how he almost took revenge. So remember, in Playlister, you have the Bible story images that you use to help reinforce and teach it. You also have the Bible story script that literally, as you're reading it, you just have this on your clipboard. And like the first picture comes out where it says, "Who does he think he is? I will not share my feast." And it's the first picture that's supposed to pop up. And remember, this is in Playlister. Use that to your advantage. And when you get to the very end, and you're done with the response time, and you got the kids doing their color page, that's a great time for you to play the Bible story video that is also there available. And one other video that you've probably seen is the intro video that should be played right towards the beginning after the countdown stops playing, and you can go into that as you get the kids sitting down on their dots. So there's that. Then there's the hands-on learning. This is the fun part of it. Remember, you should be having fun. Taking opportunities throughout the week as you've watched this video, then you prepare through the week. Pray, ask the Lord to not leave you. Please don't ask the Lord to leave you. Please ask the Lord to lead you, and ask for those holy moments. Holy Spirit, how can I bring this lesson to life with you using my creativity that you've given me? Think that through as you're going through this. But with the hands-on learning, it's going to say, does anyone know what these are? And you'll have these in a container. I just kept them in this so you could see them, but they'll have them in a container, and you're asking the kids. That's right, they're popcorn kernels. You see, anger is a lot like popcorn. That's right, you heard me. We're going to pretend that this empty jar, so you'll have an empty jar, and then you're going to end up pouring this in there. So over here it says, suddenly you start to feel something deep inside you. You feel angry. So pour some of the kernels into the empty container, the unpopped kernels. When you start to feel angry, you have to decide who is going to be the boss. So put the lid on top of the container of the unpopped kernels. It's okay to be upset. You just have to be the boss of that anger. So then it goes into the next part. It says, when I put the lid on these kernels, they're not going to go anywhere. I am the boss of these kernels. And you shake up the container. You can stop your anger so it doesn't go anywhere. Then this is where the popcorn is going to come out. Sometimes we let anger be our boss. We get angrier and angrier until it explodes. So then that's when you're going to pour the popcorn into the second container until it spills everywhere. So you're dumping in until it starts coming out in front of the kids. So then you're going to kind of tie it all together. You say, it says right here, we let anger be the boss when we hurt others by hitting, pushing, punching. We hurt others by saying mean words or yelling. We hurt others with a bad attitude. We don't want to let anger be our boss. No way. Instead, we can choose to forgive. So remember, we have this as a script. That's just the how it kind of flows. I wanted to give you a visual so you can plan and prepare that. You're going to have these elements, but if you want to bring in some popcorn, bring it in. If you want to bring in something else that maybe the Lord gives you, bring it in. So I pray the Lord leads you and you have a great week as you prepare for this last lesson in our Be Different series.